I recently picked up this Huskvarna YTH22V46, and because it had a toe out problem, a serious toe out problem. The problem, the bend was right here on the frame, right there on the inside, on both sides. And I replaced all of the front end parts, both of these drag links, the axle, this unit here on both sides completely, and some gears in the back. I still have a toe out problem, not as bad, but then I discovered that they hit something and there's a bend right here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use this tool right here. It's an old body tool. It used to be my dad's, or it still is my dad's actually. I borrowed it from him. Called it a something jack, but I'm going to slide that under, chain it up, and try to pull that frame straight. I've seen some YouTube videos where they welded on some adjustments. I'm not much of a welder, so I don't know if I can do that. However, this is going to be a trip. So hopefully we can get this toe out problem. You see this tire right here is straight. This one is toed out. So if I bend the frame, I believe that once I bend it, that tire is going to pop back in. Hopefully I can stretch it back to its normal specifications. Okay, I've got the puller in position, but I'm going to have to disconnect this steering bar here. It takes a 1/2 inch wrench, open end wrench, and a 9/16. And then I'm going to have to bolt some chain to the frame. So I'm going to go ahead and take care of that, and I'll get back to you. Okay, so I've got this big clamp here on the frame, which is chained to this hydraulic puller. I'll be pulling on that just a little bit, and then the bar follows. I've got it attached. There's a chain attached to the frame here. This bar goes all the way to the back, and I've got it clamped right there. So we'll see how that works. Okay, I wasn't sure if I'd have to take off this drag link, but I did in order to stretch the frame a little. And as far as the spindle goes, you could leave that on, or at least I did, and it didn't seem to get bent or anything. We'll find out once I put it back together, but it looks perfectly fine. Also notice that the frame here is really not as sturdy as I thought it would be. It stretched really easily. I used a pair of vice grips to straighten out the dent a little bit, and we'll see what happens when I put it back together. But you do need to disconnect the drag link right here on both sides, the right and the left. So I've already did the left side. I'm going to do the right side, and I'll show you how that process goes. Okay, I've got the plate bolted onto the frame on the right side of the unit, and underneath here I've got the chain. Let's see, where is it? There it is. The chain is bolted in on the frame as well. This bar is hooked up by chain right there. There you go. There's the chain hook, and it's ready to go. And we're connected right here by the hydraulic. So I'm going to go ahead and pump it up, and we can I'll show you basically how I make the adjustment. I got a small leak it looks like on this unit, but oh well. I'll just get going here. Okay, here it goes. You can see that the front is getting lifted up. I can feel the tension on the pump. Okay. Here's where the bend is, right there. Right there. There's a notch. So I'm just going to take my vice grips. I'm going to kind of bend it a little bit. Maybe a monkey wrench or pipe wrench or something. tap it a little bit, it'll straighten it out with the pressure on it. One thing I neglected telling you is as you're pulling, as you're stretching, it was kind of dented right there, or actually, you know, kind of a bubble, I guess you could say. So I pounded that, and it actually flattened out. So let's take a look at this. Yeah, look at that. Yeah, toe out. No more toe out. Yeah. So I'll put it together, see how it runs. Okay, since I had the deck off, I decided to inspect the blades, and these aren't the original blades. These are, I think, for a 44-inch deck. I have a 46-inch deck, but you could see there's some serious damage on these blades. Anyway, I replaced the new ones. You can find these on Amazon Prime, free delivery. It replaces the original OEM blades, but much cheaper. I'm sure the quality is the same. And this is part number 561739B. Replaces 561739B on Amazon. So looking forward to putting this on, seeing how everything works, how everything runs, how it cuts. Well, we'll get back to you. Well, everything came out okay. I have my wheel turned to the left. You can see that it's no longer scraping on the mower deck. So it ran perfectly.